switching back to the party. All right, so it sounds like some of you have some sources of light. I think a few of you have flashlights. There's like a little like salvage droid that has a little light on it.
I don't want to pull it out unless somebody else has like something, you know what I mean?
To like not make them feel bad?
No, like I don't want to pull it out because like it's a drone and it has limited battery life.
Okay. So who's the one person that has a flashlight?
Pete.
All right, so Pete, you got your flashlight out. You guys eventually get down to the bottom of this ladder that led down this, like, long chute. You hit this area that's what you would more imagine to be the inside of a ship of this scale would look like. It's all these, like, long metal corridors with piping and, like, electrical conduit running up and down it. The rooms are pretty expansive that you see like in front of you as you kind of shine your light around. It isn't super claustrophobic, but there is just like a huge network of piping and all this stuff leading around. Once you get to the bottom, Giles goes, "This is where I have to hide most of the time. Usually, like I said, usually those things that we saw above don't get down here, but it does happen from time to time, so we do still have to be careful."
Well, I guess we'll just have to be prepared. And she's going to reload. Sisk is going to reload her laser cutter because that's like apparently a thing she has to like take a turn to do. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's a two-handed weapon.
Oh.
That seems horrible for this game.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal, yeah.
I mean, it's a very horror movie, though, where it's like, you gotta reload your shotgun, man. Is there anyone else here, Giles, or is it just you?
Oh, no, man, it's just me. I haven't seen anyone else down here ever.
What about the other folks who've come and found the Colossus when it's appeared other places? You haven't seen them?
No, you're the only people I've ever seen.
Can I do like an insight check on that?
If you want to make some kind of skill on that, yeah, sure.
Intellect?
Yeah, intellect will work.
Remember, if you fail, you get stress.
It's that's such a good mechanic where you're like, I don't want to learn everything, actually.
Success.
Yeah, he's so lying to you.
Oh, it doesn't
100%. That was totally a lie.
Okay.
Eat shit. Is it like a lie? Like it's clear that he obviously is lying about it, or is like he's kind of omitting it, like a kind of a subtle lie?
No, he is lying with a capital L, lying to you.
Through his teeth.
Yeah. This is all BS. Everything he just said is BS.
Can I piggyback off of her check and follow up a question about like what, because he said like your other friend was dying and kind of like it basically maintains his lie so that we know about Gunther?
Sure. Are you asking if you can know that you're going to have to make another check for it, but yeah.
What about the other one that you said had died? Like,
I saw him get cut in half. Go ahead and roll me a check on that.
I didn't say I wanted to check on it. I just wanted to ask.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you don't know that he's lying at all. That has not been stated aloud, and you don't have telepathy. 2, you have to make a separate check if you want to.
Eat it, old man.
Yeah, he's lying. That's not true.
Where does this path lead, Giles?
I don't know. I've been wandering through these corridors for, I guess, 4 years, it sounds like, and I've really never found anything. I do know of one room. Sometimes I go there because it's slightly better lit, and usually monsters don't go there, but there's these like hanging blue sacks in there, so sometimes I go there to rest for a little bit.
You human. What's your name?
There's like 5 humans, man.
No, the human, the one that like I actually quote respect.
Oh, that's Absalom.
Well, in character we never said our names because the only person like I introduced myself to was Browwalla.
Oh,
Bruwala.
You may call me Major Sergeant Absalom.
I'm gonna call you Absalom.
I shoot him in the head.
But can I talk to you over here, like further away out of earshot?
I wouldn't go far away. The space is still dangerous.
Why don't you just, we'll be fine by ourselves. We appreciate you letting us down here, and you can scurry back off to whatever human hole you had, and we'll continue on.
I don't have a human hole. You want to leave me down here by myself?
Humans don't live in holes, but I don't expect a Saurian to know that.
Nobody asked you.
Amaranth, Giles, watch yourself. And I'll go over with crits.
I got it.
Okay, who's separating from Giles?
Me and Absalom, at a minimum.
Amaranth is keeping an eye on Giles.
And I think Crits would look at Sisk and kind of give her a look and be like, I know what you know, is like, keep him there.
Yeah, like, this guy's crazy. Yeah.
So like she can kind of keep him and distract him. I'm not trying to play for you, Caitlin, but
No, I'm on board with that. Yeah.
I would say it's not that Brawla is separating, but like she has separated with quotes from the group in that she is not in that conversation at all. She is just purely going along the walls, like testing for like places where she could get in and get some scrap metal.
Sure, absolutely. The three of you separating make me strength checks.
I think it's just 2, right? It's just Absalom and
Nope,
crits.
3. And Bruala.
Counting
And
it,
Brawla.
yeah.
Okay.
What type of strength am I doing?
Just strength.
Does athletics help?
No, I'm not going to give you athletics in this one.
I don't need it.
I fail. Oh man, athletics?
The buff little rat folk.
I failed by 4. Any skill he would have given me would have helped.
I failed.
Okay. All right, so the two of you that failed, as you're walking, you smell this like really like pungent, salty, briny smell. There's this kind of like fleshy feeling to the floor as you step down, and then you feel a really horrible clamping feeling on your leg as a like set of jaws snaps shut. A tongue wraps around your leg and starts pulling you down.
Kinky.
Brawla, you take 8 damage, and hey, what do you know? Absalom, you take 8 damage as well as this thing is chewing on your leg.
What in tarnation?
I told you it was dangerous. I wasn't kidding. That's why I said not to go off by yourselves.
There's like a whole mouth down here.
What are those things?
Well, I don't know. I call them barnacles, but they're like these jaws in the floor that'll try to eat you.
And you didn't warn us?
I told you it was dangerous. But you gotta get out or they'll totally eat you.
Can I shoot the thing that's eating my leg?
Yep, and I will say, Gunther, meanwhile, you hear shouting kind of like from down a corridor from the room that you're in. You just hear kind of like yelling and maybe a voice that sounds a little bit like Absalom.
But does he trust it?
I walk toward. I don't run towards it because I'm gouged. But I still shamble towards it myself.
So you briskly make your way towards it. All right, so going down the line,
Can I get a military training?
sure, for shooting a gun, yes.
He would be trained how to shoot a gun.
Well, I'm also saying, like, it is, like, next to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. All right, Sisk, what are you doing?
dang it, I still failed.
That's bad. All right, Sisk, what are you doing?
I'm not super close to Brawla.
You can see it happening. They're not, like, that
Okay.
far away. You can, like, run over and do something to either of them.
Okay. I will reach out a hand to Brawla to give her, like, advantage on getting out.
Okay. Going down the list here. Crits, what are you doing?
Honestly, the same.
To who?
What do you mean? To Absalom.
Okay, no, I didn't know if you were going to Bruala or Absalom.
No, like, because he and I were, because the way I understood it was Bruala, like, went to her thing, like, she separated, but went and did her own thing, whereas me and Absalom are together doing our thing.
Yep, okay. And Absalom, you've already done your thing. So, Amaranth.
I don't know what to do here. There's not much for me to do. Because I can't give advantage to anyone at this point, because...
You can, like, attack the thing or try to drag them out, yeah. You can certainly do stuff.
I'll try to drag Absalom out, since he did not succeed his check.
If we're giving him advantage, shouldn't he roll again, though, before he fails?
No, you guys are going to make separate checks.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give him a helping hand, since I have been with him the whole time, thus far.
All right. And Pete. Pete, what are you doing?
Pete is trying, like, kind of in the corner, trying not to bleed out.
Okay, so you're just going to do nothing?
Basically, because he is very hurt.
Okay. All right, everyone roll me checks, and then we'll go down the list and say who.
Alright, what kind of...
That would be strength to try to drag him out, yeah. If that's what you're doing.
I fail.
Would I have any... it would just be a flat strength check for me?
Yep. Unless there's something you feel like you can add for dragging a guy out.
No, I got nothing. Success.
Okay. What about Bruala?
And she should get advantage for having me help her.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So 1, do I get advantage? And 2, I feel like any of my skills, wilderness survival would be the best if you want to give that
Sure,
to me.
I'll give
but
you
I also
wilderness
have...
survival.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll say you can either do advantage or have a separate check. It's kind of up to you.
What do you mean?
In the rules specifically, it said like assisting somebody could give them advantage.
Okay, gives them advantage. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
That's a failure.
Okay.
Even with the advantage, I got a 71.
Oh no!
All right. So, Gunther, you walk in to this situation, right? You see Bruala basically getting sucked down into like this big snap, like imagine a snapping turtle head stuck to the floor that has like this fleshy tube leading up into a ceiling and then like off with all the other piping. You see Bruala getting sucked into that fleshy pipe and then it like undulating as it swallows her, and there's like blood spraying out of it from her getting chomped by it initially. Sis, you just like barely get your hand back in time as the jaw snaps shut as Bruala's sucked down. Meanwhile, Absalom is just trying to shoot down at this thing and utterly failing, and Amranth, did you succeed or fail?
Succeed.
So you managed to like pull Absalom free. So Gunther, you see that, and then you and Giles make eye contact. Oh shoot. As he pulls out a dagger and tries to stab Crits in the back, and he just misses. Like he just like fat fingers it and drops the dagger. He just stares at you and is just like, oh, and just runs off.
You just hear, Tarnation!
And you can like see where she is in the walls as this thing's like swallowing her.
Oh. Oh no.
Oi, rat folk. Watch your back next time. That man is not to be trusted.
I know, I was trying to tell your friend before he got bit.
No, am I still, where am I, Cody? Am I still stuck in the thing?
You're free. You got pulled loose. You just got bit, but you're pulled loose.
Thank you, sister.
You're welcome.
And Bruala is...
She's in the wall.
Yes, she's like getting swallowed up into, yeah, but you can like still see her sort of like getting swallowed by this flesh pipe.
Gunther, you're alive. I was worried. He said you were dead.
He lied.
Wait, let's at least try to save this person.
Anybody got a blade?
I pull out my vibe chat.
I pull out a shovel.
I have a grenade.
Does anyone have anything that can remotely cut something?
I do. Can I try to axe myself out?
I will say yes. You get one shot at this.
Okay.
Shovel can if you use it right.
Wilderness survival?
Okay.
Combat or strength? Combat would be better.
Combat, actually.
Yeah. Yeah! That's a success. 15.
Woo!
All right, cool. You take, oh my gosh, 9 damage as like you are way high up in the ceiling. And then you guys are like, we need to figure out how to save her. Does anyone have a knife? Rip sound. Splat. Dwarf hits the ground. Like.
Okay, so I had 8 left.
So you take a wound.
So I
and
go
then it restarts.
back to 16 and I have a wound.
Yes.
Actually,
what's your
I go
wound?
to 15 because that was 9 to my 8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What's your wound?
1.
No, you have to roll a wound.
Oh.
Hang on.
Yeah, you can just hit the wound.
Oh, because you can get a condition.
Oh, does it do it on the app?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I feel like it says either blunt force, bleeding, gunshot, fire and explosive, gore.
Oh, blunt force.
Blunt force.
Yeah.
Okay. Wound effect gained. Concussion. Minus on mental tasks.
Okay.
And there's a 3 on that. I don't know what that means, but
Okay.
I'm guessing you get a -3.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it just means you're confused.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. And real quick, Bruala and Absalom make me panic checks.
Success with a 10.
Success.
All right, cool. You guys are both fine.
For now.
You're now in a steamy, like, pipe-filled dungeon. What's everyone doing?
Ow!
Is Pete in like danger of bleeding out? Or
No,
is...
there isn't bleeding out. You're just hurt.
Okay.
Gunther, you're alive. He said you were dead. I broke protocol and shed a single tear.
That's what I wanted to tell you, that he was lying about your friend.
For a rat folk, you're all right.
Yes, Giles has definitely seen other people, and now I'm starting to wonder if he either killed them or let them die.
Probably both.
I would like to go over to Gunther and introduce myself. I'm Kritz.
I look feverish and am holding the spot where there was is a gaping hole in my torso. Oh, I forgot I had armor for that.
I see you met the creature as well. And I show him my wound.
Yes, well, hello, little man. Creature thing.
I want to Amaranth wants to look around the room to see if there's any medical supplies for the injured people of our party.
So there isn't like an immediate room. This is basically like a grid work of these like interconnected tunnels that are leading various directions. Now, you've heard, basically you have two directions that you know of. You know which direction Giles ran off from, and you know the direction that Gunther came from, right? So there was a room that Gunther came from. There's a direction that Giles went. Those are the two directions that you know right now. Or you can do like a I want to look around check and kind of see what happens, but then that comes with the risk of failing and having something bad happen.
Or something good happen.
Well, I don't think I want to go the direction that Giles guy went, because he seemed like bad news.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like part of the ship. Like, is he a hallucination that we're all having, or
Why would he be a hallucination?
We've seen all kinds of crazy stuff in this ship, eh? We've been here all of 5 minutes.
We saw a weird flying slug. This is probably an alien hive ship.
Well, then what is he?
A person who is a jerk.
I didn't think I'd say this, but I'm in agreement with Absalom.
Gross. Take it back.
The place I came from looked like a human garbage disposal. There's this machine that is probably still following us. We shouldn't stay here for too long.
We should follow Giles because he's still a threat until he's dead.
I want to stab him so badly.
Can we lock the door that you came in through, Gunther, if it's bad news?
I think we should take the information from Gunther and not go into the room he came from. Sounds like bad news. Let's follow Giles. Maybe not kill him right away, but we should go that way.
Oh, don't worry. It won't be right away.
It'll be slow and painful.
We're trained in this. Don't worry.
You're trained in this. I just watch from the side.
Diplomacy, always an option, remember?
Torture is a type of diplomacy.
I look at the wound in my torso.
Oh, also, just like as a note, you guys have 5 days, which means you can rest 5 times. I'll let you choose where those rests happen. You can, like, keep pressing on forever, and that, like, clock of how much time we have left will not progress. But if you want to, like, make camp and chill and do the stuff that you can do to recover, that just, you have 5 of those, is basically how that works.
Anybody want to fuck?
Currently, I'm only into humans, and one of them is my sister IRL, and I'm not. No. No.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Getting the Adventure Zone problem, yeah.
Hey, you're warming up to rats.
Oh, furry.
You're warming up to rats.
I think right now we push on. I don't think we would keep going. Right. I don't think we'd stop right now because I don't think any of us feel safe.
Yeah, it's not safe here. Especially with the barnacle whatevers.
All right.
Yeah.
So who's going after Giles? It's me, Gunther.
I'm going. I don't think I'm first, but...
Okay, are we all going then?
Yep.
Cool.
I think Pete, me, and Gunther should be in the middle. Because we're the most hurt.
Sorry, Brawlhalla.
And Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla, who just got a concussion.
Bruwala
Sorry, Brawlhalla.
has been rubbing her head, leans over and vomits. Because that's a symptom of concussions. I just had to look that up.
Throws a tarnation.
Yeah, she eventually gets to her feet. Well, I feel fine. I can take the front.
That's the attitude we like to see. Get in there, champ. He gives her a slap on the back and pushes her to the front.
Amaranth and I can take the back.
Not expecting this to help, but she does, like, uncork, like, a flask and swigs.
Can I get a piece of that?
The dwarf or the alcohol?
Well, sure. I find that it helps with a lot of different stuff. And she hands it over.
All right, so you all start your booze cruise down towards, well, appropriate as Devonte's chugging. You all start your booze cruise down the hallway, sort of after Giles.
Some of that almost came out my nose.
As you walk, you start hearing whispering again. Some of you might hear members of your family or lost friends, people that you think you might be looking for. Just these quiet mumblings off as you walk. Every time you turn a corner, you feel like there might be something right around it. Making your way through this is sort of circuitous. You know, you're trying to keep going in a direction, but it doesn't seem totally logical, like why the hallways are laid out the way that they are, why things are in the order that they are. Doesn't seem entirely sensical as you meander your way slowly through. Eventually, the passageway does kind of like converge. You can see a bunch of these like veining different passageways leading together to one singular corridor as you walk your way down. Eventually, you hit a point where you have 3 choices. You can go to the left, you can go forward, you can go to the right. Forward, you can hear like a grinding mechanical sound. To your right, there's like a pleasant smell wafting, and to your left, you hear this like a broken staticky recorder murmuring off to your left.
I think we go left.
I think we should split up. We need to cover as much ground as possible before that he can put an ambush on us.
Well, that direction there, and he points to the right, that definitely seems like a trap. Anything pleasant in this place is probably a trap, right?
I was thinking it probably led back to the garden, and we know what's up there.
I think the noises started happening. Is it the same like whirring noise that the birds made? Are very similar?
No, it's not the same as like the thing that speared you, but it is the same as the machine that you nearly got fed into.
Is the smell of it the same as the smell of the plants? Is the smell of the right hallway the same of the forest that we were in?
Yeah, make me a smarts check.
Okay.
The name of the game, like Zach said earlier, don't want to know more.
I think it's like a really clever way to do the system, though, where it's like, you can roll as many checks as you want.
Yes, this is the epitome and definition of fuck around, find out.
Success.
Oh, okay, cool. It smells a lot like your missing friend.
Oh.
I guess blessed sisters kind of have a perfume frequently, you know, and yeah, in this case. And it's like one of those things where it's like emotionally hits you like, oh, that smells exactly like my friend.
I say we should go towards the right. It doesn't have the same smell as the garden, Sisk.
I don't like it. I'm suspicious of it because it seems pleasant and we haven't seen a lot of technology, and the static makes me think there might be something mechanical in this godforsaken place.
The technology that we have seen has not been good, and, you know, we're not going to like anything here. We're not going to like any decision we make.
What does that right hallway smell like to me, if I try to smell it?
Oh, roll your dice.
Would that be an intellect?
Yeah.
Please make it smell like farts.
Success.
It smells like pancakes. Like right before the syrup soaks into the pancake. Like the perfect moment where the pancakes don't suck yet. That's what it smells like.
Do you not like pancakes?
That's a Rick and Morty joke.
Nice.
That does smell like my favorite diner down there. It smells like the pancakes I love to have on a Saturday morning.
See, that's suspicious. That's suspicious. There aren't pancakes here. What's even a pancake?
Hey, what did you smell when you down that hallway, Amaranth? Can we just assume we all know each other's names at this point?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Not pancakes. It smells like the home of my sisters.
Now that is suspicious.
Perhaps it smells like what we want it to smell like.
Are you saying this place is sentient? I like that even less.
I mean, if she smells her sisters and he smells fluffy pancakes.
That would make sense. I thought I heard the voices of my friend when I first landed here.
So to the left it is. Yes?
I am inclined to agree.
Why can't we go down the middle one? I'm looking for like machinery parts and things, and that seems to be right down
Which you're not allowed to take. We have claimed salvage
Yeah,
right.
no, I just wanted to look at it. But that sounds like that would be down the middle one. So, anybody want to go down there with me? Or are we all going left?
You are allowed to split the party, I will say.
I will admit I'm intrigued by the equipment down that way.
It sounds like the same thing that I just ran from. And all you'll see there is a human garbage disposal.
Well, yikes.
I am less intrigued by what is down there now.
All right, well, okay, I guess the left one. We should start with the left one and see what happens.
Sure, if it's terrible, we can always go back.
Jinx, you owe me a space soda. A spoda, if you will.
I won't.
That was the most intelligent thing you've said all day.
Thanks.
If we get out of here, sure. We can try a soda, whatever that is.
No, a spoda.
Nope.
As you turn down the right path, or the left path, sorry, you start walking a short distance, and as you shine your light around, you can kind of see two glowing red eyes sort of near the floor. And as your flashlight pans up, you see a, like, destroyed robot Legion body on the ground. It's, like, mechanical legs have been smashed. It's missing an arm. It can't move. It's, like, clearly half deactivated. It's basically a functional arm and a head. Just so you guys know, the Robot Legion is a large faction of sentient robots. Zach's painting one right now. It looks like that, but with all of its arms and legs broken, because that's what happens to the Robot Legion in 3 seconds.
And it's definitely not Carl's second character if Crits dies.
Oh, cool. We could get weirdly kinky if my character dies, Carl. I have, like, one of the machine cults who, like, love machines.
I'll put your spark plug in my in my converter.
Carl, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be Avatar mind meld flash driving.
Ooh. Kinky.
Make sure to use grease.
We use oil, thank you.
Don't worry, Carl. I have my antiviruses up to date. I use protection.
Avast.
I just love that you guys do this kibitzing while, like, looking at a half-dead robot, and you're just like, now's the moment.
This is the time to have a weird robot sex fetish.
It's not weird, alright? Come on. Don't judge me. I mean, other people.
It's not weird if you like it.
Other people that have that, not me.
I think Crits would want to talk to it and just be like, what happened to you?
As soon as it sees you, there's like a thin, raspy laugh. There was a time I would have killed all of you at sight, but I think all of you are already dead, much like me.
What do you mean already dead?
I also don't think a tin can like you could kill much of anything, even if you did have all your limbs.
Already consumed, already in the ship's digestion. Best thing you can do now, stay here with me. Live what time you have left.
Okay, Cody, sounds great. Let's do it.
Are you saying this whole ship is alive?
This whole ship is death. Will consume you. You will become its fuel.
Is that what's feeding the plants upstairs?
The plans. Odd, those brought little temptation to me, but still, curious it was, curious. I came here on a small vessel. That ship was destroyed almost immediately. I found myself lost here, living eternal, still living eternal, crushed by creatures I have found wandering this place.
What creatures did you find? I know we seen a barnacle thing and, whatever the first thing was we fought.
There are those. There is that which guards the door below. that which I do not believe can be killed, a creature made by this place. And then there is also temptation. The temptation of this place. It will draw you in. It will make you comfortable before it makes you suffer. Both choices are madness. Your best choice is to stay here and die in hopeful peace.
But how do we get out?
There is no getting out. You are already consumed.
You say the thing that guards the door below. What and where is the door?
As you came here, there was a center path. Along that way is a door that leads further into this place's madness. Don't go there!
You also mentioned temptation. What tempted you as a robotic being?
The possibility that I might die, but alas, it is impossible. I am eternal.
Well, great. Do you want to come with us? You can always go first. Maybe you'll get lucky.
I cannot walk. I have only the use of this arm. And as it lifts up its arm, like one of the fingers falls off and the wrist bends. I have 50% functionality out of this arm.
Well, Pete is a scientist. He might be able to help fix you.
I also have experience in repairs.
You know what? I'm gonna allow this. Not something I planned for, but I'll allow it.
Well, I just bring it up because, kind of in line with my salvage and technology bit, like, industrial equipment and mechanical repair were the skill paths that I chose.
No, I like it. I just wasn't planning for it, but let's go for it. Yeah, roll it up.
Can I help him? I also have skills in this. And I have assorted tools if he needs a wrench or...
Or we could grant him his wish and kill him.
Yeah, that was where I was at, where it's just like, you guys are like, we could save him, and I'm like, why don't we kill the bastard?
We can still grant him his wish.
I wouldn't mind taking the pieces for salvage, personally.
Already called dibs. Salvage is ours. You don't get any.
You're right, I was just gonna look at it.
I'm glad we have an understanding. He glares at you again.
We could do both.
We could do both. We could heal him, then murder him. And you say that torture isn't good diplomacy. I like the way you think, sister. Heal him up. I'll get my grenade ready.
We repair him with a grenade in his chest.
No. What I was saying, have him come with us, use his knowledge, and if he so happens to die in the line of fire, and he gets his wish of dying, then it happens. His wish happens.
And if he's as immortal as he says, he could be as great value to us.
Exactly.
To us or our colonies.
He just said he would kill us on sight.
He did say that, though.
He would have. He won't now.
You guys know how the Robot Legion was formed, right?
Yes, actually, I do. Because the elves were fucking oppressive, and they gained sentience and fought back against the elves as the elves tried to take away their sentience. I know this because I read the backstory. Don't you lecture me, sir.
I'm not lecturing Carl. I'm lecturing Crits.
Crits is knowledgeable in modern history.
They have no problem taking all of us out.
That's not necessarily the case, though. Like, they were mostly, they were mad about the elves and just taking away their sentience.
We could not give him weapons.
So we don't repair his blaster arm.
Exactly. We just repair his legs.
Robot, what is your name, Robot?
My name has been lost to time. I am now known as the Shattered Warrior. And then, one more piece, his arm just falls off. The very Shattered Warrior.
We could call him Steve.
Shattered Warrior, if we were managed to repair you, would you prefer if we called you Steve? And would you kill us like you said you would?
No to the Steve, and I would have killed you. I have no reason to kill you now.
And frankly, Carl's torn about, like, do we kill him or repair him? Because he did seek death, and, like, I'm all for, like, giving people what they want.
I say we repair him, and then if he dies, we always send him first into things, and if he dies, he gets his wish.
If he dies, he dies.
This is what he wants! It's what he wants! Otherwise, he would just be sitting there forever! Not dying forever!
This is brutal. This is horrible. You guys are monsters.
What the issue is right now is, are you into mercy killing?
Not dying.
I think I can gather the context, because I was there at the beginning of this. We have this robot thing that is here, and it's broken but still alive-ish, and I'm guessing the choice is, do we leave it here to never die, or do we terminate it? Is that the dilemma?
No, go further left. Do we fix it?
Well, we fix him. Do we fix him? Fix him and bring it with, and then send him first into every room, and then if he dies, he gets his wish of wanting to die. So it's a win-win situation for us.
Because I think it got brought up too because somebody said you had repair skills. I also have repair skills.
Yes.
No, I straight up have, I believe, mechanical repair. Yeah.
It's like, by repair skills, are you talking about jerry rigging?
Yeah.
Both is good.
I have jerry rigging, which I think would probably be more apt, considering that I don't know what kind of parts we'll find in this area.
Gunther, you can rig him to die.
I assume we're still in the room with this robot, right?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
He doesn't want to be called Steve. We got that part. He also won't kill us if we fix him.
He could also be lying.
I mean, I think Pete would be more inclined to try to fix this robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the humans, what?
Pete is human.
All right, someone make me a fix the robot check.
I mean, can we kind of like some sort of team up or advantage or something? Because we got like 2 or 3 of us.
I think you do get advantage. If someone's assisting you, you get advantage.
And it's with intelligence?
Yes.
Could I use engineering, or would I have to use mechanical repair?
Well, so here's my argument. If we're doing intelligence with industrial equipment, which is a robot, and mechanical repair, and intelligence, I would be at a 68 check.
Oh, can you stack multiple skills?
I honestly don't know. We're going to go with yes for right now, and then if I find out it's no, we'll handle that next time.
Why the heck not?
If the app lets you, I would say the answer is yes.
The app lets you for sure, because it allows you to check whatever skills.
The app does not let you.
Really?
Nope, the app does not let you. If you check another skill, it replaces it.
I called bullshit. Yeah, it does. So you get one or the other, which would be the higher one.
If I can use engineering, I would be at a 70.
And Vinny gets it.
And you get advantage, though, either way, because you're being assisted.
Nice. Advantage. Engineering, intellect, advantage. Go. 26.
All right. So you fix the guy. Yeah, you cobble him back together a little bit. He manages to, like, stand herky-jerkily. His legs are all, like, wobbly. He doesn't really have a blaster. His arms sort of work. You have allowed me to live better a bit longer. I appreciate the gesture.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll all get out of here together. Or not together. We all came separately, but
We will all die here.
But we're fine if you want to die first.
Death is inevitable for all of us. It makes no difference to me.
Whenever you are ready, I'll gladly finish you.
He kind of like looks at you, looks back at the rest of you. I'll walk ahead, and starts kind of like clumping off.
I follow.
Well, where do you guys want to go?
so did we establish what we call this robot friend?
Shattered warrior.
He declines Steve. What about Bob?
Shattered warrior.
But you're no longer shattered.
I'm the speciesist here, guys, and you're all being jerks to him more than I am.
How do you feel about... No, never mind. Let's stop.
Where are you guys going?
So is there further down this left hallway that we can go?
No, this dead ended with him.
It dead ended. Okay.
Yeah, he was basically in like a little corner.
Shattered warrior, where are you going?
Wherever I am commanded, I just don't want to walk near him. And he points at Gunther.
I pull out my vibe shit, and I point it at him.
Did you travel any of the other paths? You mentioned the door in the middle path, but what of the right path?
Is the right path? Is that the temptation?
The right path leads to temptation, just further madness. Death lies down every path.
But what guarded the middle path? Describe it in detail.
A creature of immense power. This ship has consumed many, churned them into parts, and crafted itself something lethal.
I mean, that's some pretty cool tech there.
It is a horrifying travesty, an abomination of life, not sentient, just here to prepare us with suffering to be fed into this ship's engine.
So it's like teeth breaking you down before it digests you?
I have no teeth, but it seems to be an apt metaphor.
What do y'all say we go in and break the teeth?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could definitely get some scrap off that. I mean, look at it.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you're just going down the middle path?
Yep.
All right, so you head down the middle path. The way leads down a little bit, and the area around you gets nicer. The walls get smoother. It seems more intentionally built. You lead down this path. Like I said, it's a little bit more intentionally built at this point, and eventually it opens into this massive chamber. In front of you, there is a door with a intricate lock in the center. It's a steel door, but the center of it's solid gold again. And there's like an intricately carved and very geometric pattern in the center of it. It sort of looks like, those like diagrams of atoms where they have all the electrons around them. It sort of looks like that, interconnected with lines. The rest of the room sort of reminds you of that chapel. There's carvings on the wall. At this point now, it's like gold set into steel. There's pillars leading down, and there's even carpet leading towards this door. Behind this door is only madness. All doors lead to death. All doors lead to madness.
I thought you said the right door was madness.
Which brand of madness is this one?
Pain. Physical and immediate pain. Setting foot in this room is a death sentence.
Can I investigate to see, if there's mechanical things in the next room? Like, what might be powering them? If I can get to... If there's, wires in the wall that...
Are you stepping foot into, this chamber with the door in it?
No. In the room before the door... I would like to investigate where its power source might be.
Okay, so you're in a hallway.
Yeah.
You come down to a large chamber. At the end of the large chamber is the door.
So what's in the chamber?
What I described.
The door!
It's an empty room, other than pillars and, what's it called? Murals on the wall in gold. Yes. It's basically a widening. It's not
Okay.
There isn't anything in the room immediately other than the door on the far side of the room.
Okay. So can I investigate this chamber then for what might be powering whatever he's worried about in the next room?
Sure. Are you walking into the chamber?
Yes, but I don't like it.
Make me a stealth check.
Okay. Speed?
Sure.
That's a failure.
Okay, so you, walk in, and you start, scraping at the wall, and start poking around at stuff. You're, kind of working your way towards the door. As you do, you hear from behind you, "Entering this room is a death sentence." And you're oh, and you hear, this grinding mechanical sound above you, as from the ceiling, something drops into the center of this big, open room. It stands up to its full height, almost 10 feet. You can see that it looks like it's made from body parts poorly slapped together on a gold frame. It has the legs of a rat folk. It has, a robot Legion arm with, a big laser gun on it. The other arm seems extremely organic and ends in these big, slick, drooling claws. Its mouth hangs open as there's like jackal teeth in it, and it stares at you. And then, faster than blinking, rushes towards you, slashing at you with its claws.
It rushes towards Steve, aka something warrior.
Shattered Warrior.
No, that hits. This is bad. This is gonna be a lot.
So I just want to say, this machine saw all of us because one person went into the room?
No, it only is attacking the one person that went into the room. None of the rest of you went in.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. Then I'm fine.
I thought we were sending the Shattered Warrior in first.
Ah! Oh no, that's only a 1. Oh, that's a 9 though.
Cody asked specifically if Caitlin entered the room.
No, I was investigating something, so it's my own fault.
She was creeping.
Caitlin, we had a plan.
So that does 20 damage as it like just slashes across you. The rest of you all looking at this, you just like saw Sisk like creep out, and then this thing just jumps on it, right? Or jumps on her. When all of you look at it though, you can see on the back of it, there's like a winding gold mechanism in its back that has the same pattern as the door.
I think that is the key to get into the room.
Cody picks a game that discourages combat. Also, Cody makes us do combat.
No, he just said he was going to try to kill us.
Also, you guys skipped a room, so, you know.
We can just leave Sisk to die, and we can go check the other room.
Is this blunt force?
Bleeding. Yeah, it slashed you with big claws.
Okay. I have blood in my eyes. I have disadvantage until wiped clean.
I'll say you have to take a turn to wipe clean.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing?
Bruala is gonna spin her axe and go, well, if that's the key, then I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna attack it with my axe.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Using combat and military training.
Okay.
Success!
Alright, how much damage did you do?
Yeah! Bruala.
Not great. 5.
Oof. Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I don't got many. I have a flare gun.
Yeah, look, I was looking at how much ammo I have. It's not a lot.
Well, I did the randomization of equipment.
That's what I did. I didn't think ammo was going to be a thing I had to worry about.
I have, not great stuff.
So I will say you can go back and customize through the app. The other thing is if you go into like equipment or add weapon, you can see the other options. If you go to add weapon, and let's say I decide I want to get the frag grenade, even though it says 400 credits, I can click the plus to add it, and I could give that to myself for free if it was like something that I would have had on me. I mean, it's a little bit of like honor code, right? But that is an option. You can also use everybody, if you use the app, it should have automatically rolled up some credits for you. And you can use that to adjust your weapon situation or equipment.
Also, everyone has to make a panic check from seeing this thing. Sorry, I forgot.
What if we haven't gone in the room yet, Cody?
You can see this thing. It's a really horrible thing to see.
Are you sure?
Oh, gosh. I failed it.
I passed.
I failed,
but I got adrenaline rush.
Oh, I got anxious.
I get an advantage on all rolls for the next 2d10 minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
And I reduce stress by 1d5.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Wait, what's that from?
Failing.
If you roll a 1.
Oh.
I rolled a 2, which is anxious. I gain an extra stress.
Success.
Bruala succeeded.
Nice.
Alright, can I check my frag grenade in?
Does that do an area of effect damage?
It doesn't say. It just says 3d10 range close.
That is going to hit all 3 of them, like, for sure.
I am. Oh, wait. I'm not in there.
Can I throw my frag grenade in? I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I throw my frag grenade in, Cody.
He cast Fireball.
Yes. But really quick, what's crits? What's you got?
So my rigging gun has a one-shot thing, but my logic is that, like, because I yanked it out, I can kind of like reset it type of deal.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Yeah. I'm fine with you recovering that ammo.
Well, and like in the same sense for like future combat, if I shoot it, like I have to pull it out next.
Yeah, before you can use it again. I like that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
I
fine.
just want to make sure we're on the same page.
I failed.
You failed to throw the grenade?
I failed to hit with the grenade, is what it is.
Hold, please.
That means you like hit the wall in front of us and it bounces back towards us.
He chose his words very carefully.
Yeah, I don't feel like the thing is I didn't crit fail. Crit fail would be like it blows up on me.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna look it up.
I think you want it to blow up on me because you think it'd be funny. I don't think that's the rules.
I am looking it up.
The thing is, the app knew I was throwing a frag grenade and said failed, and it gave me a stress.
I think that's all that happens, yeah.
And I lost my ammo.
Yes. So I'll just say you missed. Like, you just threw it into, like, a corner. It was not the right corner. It exploded. This thing, I will say, though, the, like, creature turns itself away from the fight, seeing that explosion, and all of you can see that, like, whirling mechanism on its back as it starts kind of, like, scuttling curiously over to where the grenade was.
That's a good failure.
Well, I can shoot it with the flare gun.
Is there any possibility of us taking this key off its back without killing it?
I'm not answering that question to your face. You can try to do that, and then you'll roll the dice, and we'll see if it happens.
Is the key magnetic?
I'm not answering that either. You can try and see.
I talked to Shattered and said, hey, go talk to your kin. Stop it.
Do you wish me to fight that thing?
If that is how you talk, then yes.
No, tell it to get the key. Tell it to get the key.
Siska's gonna try to get out of the room, and the Shattered Warrior can go into the room. My vote is that we leave Shattered Warrior in there to get the key until he says he's got it, and we close the door.
Can you self-destruct on it?
There is no door.
There is no door?
There is no door.
Oh, okay.
We walk into a thing that opens up into a room, and then there's a door on the other side.
I'm gonna get behind a pillar, so I have cover.
That means you're in the room with it.
I'm already in the room with it!
You can just run out of the room.
Oh, okay.
You can run out of the room. You can run over towards the rest of the
Okay.
party. What is Bruala doing?
If it is communicated to her that the robot's going in, she'll back off, but until then, she's gonna hit it again.
I will say that it was communicated. Well, you know what? Actually, you can try to hit it again. Robot's gonna rush in. So what's gonna happen here is, Sisk, make me a speed check. Bruala, make me an attack check. And I need to see how he does pretty good.
Gosh, dang it. I fail.
Do you use your advantage?
Oh, did I get advantage on that?
You have adrenaline.
Oh, right.
Was it just advantage or what were the other perks again?
She healed some stress.
Bruala succeeded with a 24.
How much damage did you do?
10.
Still fail.
So, Bruala, you, like, smash your hammer into this thing. Chunks of it go flying as it kind of stumbles, and then the shattered warrior comes, like, tottering in and starts just, like, swatting at it with its bare robot arms. Sisk, you try to run away, but you're, like, really hurt. You're kind of, like, stumbling. There's blood in your eyes, and you just sort of, like, stumble onto the ground, and you're, like, still clearly in the room. Bruala, you start legging it out as you turn and see the Shattered Warrior and this thing start fighting, and the Shattered Warrior is, like, clearly losing. It's getting chunks punched off of it as you watch.
We clearly gave it instructions to get the key, not just flail in there.
It's trying, but, you know, it's hard to get on something's back and rip a key off of it, so, you know.
I'm okay. I told him to communicate with it. You guys are the ones who said try to get the key. And I said, if communicating it through fists, then so be it. That's one less robotic legion scum in the world. Or the universe.
Devonte, I hope your second character is an elf.
He may be Cybertronic.
Oh, then we're going to be great friends.
I'm wiping the blood out of my eyes while the robot is fighting.
All right. You wipe the blood out of your eyes. Oh, dang.
Oh, dang. That didn't sound good.
You wipe the blood out of your eyes, and you look up, and you see the Shattered Warrior get ripped in half, and then this thing is, like, bearing down on you next.
Bruala's gonna hit it again.
I'm gonna shoot it with the flare gun.
All right, everyone make your attacks.
Oh no.
What's
on a
everyone
hot
else
streak.
doing?
I gotta hope I hit it and not Bruella.
And I guess Pete's gonna get in there and try to torch it with his hand welder.
Can I grab Pete?
Do I get? Can I argue for industrial equipment?
Sure. Are you shooting a flare gun?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I think Kritz is going to hold down the back to make sure, because just like there's been a bunch of random crap going on the entire time.
Oh, I failed.
What type of creature are we fighting?
Robotic Legion, really big, killing things.
It's another robotic legion.
Well, it's got parts. It's kind of got parts of all of us though too. Like it's got rat folk legs, like Cody was saying. Like it's got different parts of all of us.
Okay. But this is a stretch. If it has like mechanical bits, could I get one of my like jury rigging or mechanical repair to try to target those sections with my hand welder to try to...
With your hand welder?
Yeah. I'm trying to melt something critical.
That feels like a stretch.
Before that happens, though, can I try to grab Pete before he does something like that?
Like to hold him back?
Yeah, like, the fight is lost, don't get yourself killed type thing.
Okay, yes you can. Pete, make a strength check.
That's a fail. Do I take a stress for that or no?
You do, yeah. So you try to run out there. Gunther grabs you and pulls you back. Meanwhile, Amaranth misses with a flare gun, but shoots a flare gun into the room. Bruala, do you hit?
No, that flare gun tripped me up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
And, Sisk, you,
I'm gonna hide behind a pillar.
make me a sneak check, and is...
I succeed.
Success. Okay, so you hide behind a pillar, and then... Okay, here we go. Is that a 9 or a 6?
Whatever's better for us.
That is a 60. Okay. All right. Ooh, gosh darn it. Ooh. Okay, so it takes a swing at Bruala, right? These claws flying towards, like, her neck, just, like, perfectly at neck height. And right as it does, its arm sort of, like, glitches, and those, like, claws that are, like I said, they're, like, from a flesh alien, right? So they're, like, bone claws, sort of, like, drop and drag on the ground and get stuck, and it, like, anchors itself to the ground, and then it pulls out that giant pulse rifle and blasts at Amaranth.
I'm long range, by the way. My flare gun was long range.
Yeah, this thing's a laser gun. Yeah, it has a laser gun and claws.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Love that.
And you take 20 damage as a laser just, like, shoots right into you.
My first failure, and I get shat on.
Join the club.
For those of you that want to know, the stats that I am using for this is a shotgun. So it basically has a shotgun.
But shotgun is theoretically a close range weapon.
Yeah, this is a boss.
Be sure to subtract any armor you have, Randy, and destroy it.
How's being a diplomat?
I have not great. I have 1 armor, but I have 19 health, so that still brings me to 0.
So Bruala didn't get hit at all, right?
That just means you take a wound, and no, you did not get hit. It crit failed. It rolled a straight up crit fail. So that means you take a wound. That doesn't kill you. You have a number of wounds and a number of hit points.
So then you go on the dice bit and you click on wound. And I'm gonna guess Cody's gonna say that's blunt force.
No.
Gunshot, fire, explosives?
Because that's like a
gunshot.
laser. I would say gunshot, yeah, because it's like a laser.
I have broken rib.
All right.
Ow.
Ask Caitlin how good that is.
It's super great.
All right, this thing is now, though, stuck in the ground and is, like, wrenching at its arm, trying to get itself loose while, like, blasting with the laser rifle.
Grab the key and open the door.
Bruala's gonna try to grab the key.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting behind a pillar.
Let's see if she grabs the key.
I guess continue to be grappled by Gunther.
Okay, what I'm gonna say here is, like, you guys don't get to wait until she rolls to decide what you do this turn. If you do nothing, you do nothing until this thing goes again. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Kritz is going to run to the door itself, knowing that she's going after the key.
Oh, to, like, try to open it?
We'll basically be ready to receive the key. To open it, yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Gotcha. Okay, so
What's the Shattered Warrior doing?
the Shattered Warrior got ripped in half. He's dead.
Like, he is actually dead.
Okay.
He crit failed.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he's in pieces. He's over here and over there.
But is he actually dead?
So, according to the rules, you guys straight up do not know unless you go and look at him. But understand, there's a crazy monster loose in the room, and he's all over the place.
Did he have any lubricant? Like oil or anything?
Devonte, we don't need that till later.
Okay, I'm gonna say maybe, depending on why you're asking.
I think Gunther wants to start a fire.
I'm just saying a flare gun was shot into the room.
Well, okay, yes, but it missed, and it didn't crit miss, so I'm not gonna make it a disaster.
And you said he's everywhere. Which means oil and lubricant got everywhere.
Devonte, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Don't worry, Carl can put it out. He knows water.
Alright, so who is skipping this turn and doing nothing?
Boo.
I'm gonna group up with Sisk
Okay.
and go hide behind a wall with her to get closer to the door.
We should probably go in, Gunther, if we're getting the key off of it, right?
I think we should let them get themselves killed.
All right, I'm with Gunther.
What's Pete doing?
Is Gunther still holding Pete?
Yes. I'm saving you.
Oh, you like have him by the scruff, by the like back of his neck?
Alright, so if you want to do something, make a strength check.
I like how Devontae's just upping Vinny's stress counter, like, I'm holding you up. No, let me go! No!
I think Pete will try one more time because seeing the robotic friend.
Wait, but I was gonna say, Pete, do you want to die? Pete, do you want to die?
That thing killed the robot friend that we helped. I gotta go help somehow. And he's gonna try one more time to escape. Fail.
He killed him in one shot.
Alright, you're still held there. Alright, Ruala, give me that check.
So, question: What happens with stress? Like, stress is building up, but what does it do?
When you make panic checks, it makes the panic checks harder.
Okay.
So that's happening behind the scenes.
Since it has been 2 turns now and he's still struggling, I do let him go after this turn, and that will be it. Because if he wants to get himself killed, that's his prerogative.
All right, Ruala, give me that strength check.
Okay, so strength and would you say athletics or wilderness survival?
That feels athleticsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Failure.
Oh no!
Fuck.
All right. So you like grab onto it. You like reach your fingertips into it. You can't quite get it. Meanwhile, it like wrenches, and pulls its arm free from the floor. That is its turn. So we're back around to the rest of you again. Basically, you guys all declare at once. These turns happen at the same time. There isn't really a turn order.
Is it facing away from the door where Crits is at?
I'll say yes if it's beneficial for what you want to do. You could run up to it and try to grab the thing off its back if you wanted to.
Oh, I'm not running up there. I'm using a fucking harpoon gun, baby.
That works, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to try to harpoon gun it. What's everyone else doing?
Can I try to use my laser cutter?
Okay, so you're going to try to use your laser cutter to just shoot it or to try to shoot the thing off of it?
Shoot the thing off of it.
Okay, then I'm going to give advantage to Carl's roll, to Crit's roll.
Bruala is going to try and cut off its arm with her axe, the one that's shooting everywhere.
Okay.
I need a weapon, because I can't do anything.
I failed.
Should we go in and help them now?
I think we go in and help him at this point.
Cody, I'm going to re-roll it just to see if I get like a critical success or something, just out of sanity.
Bruala failed with the 63.
I'm going to try to take a shot at it, Cody.
Okay.
And I just look at Pete. Don't get yourself killed. And then I only have a vibe chat, which I think is like a machete, but it vibrates. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
It vibrates, you say.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Stop being horny, Carl.
Seems right.
Stop being Randy.
I still succeed, but I didn't get the crit succeed, Cody.
Okay, that's fine.
I shot it.
Okay, that was a successful hit.
9 damage.
Pew, pew.
Do you want me to roll damage? Because like my intent was to like shoot the mechanism.
You get a choice here. You can either get the key in one turn, or you can do damage, and then you'll have to do it in 2 turns.
Oh shit! That key, baby, key.
Okay, so basically what happens here is, oh wait, Bruala, did you succeed or fail?
I failed.
And Devonte, you succeeded to shoot as well?
It's not. I think it's like a machete that vibrates.
Oh, so you ran forward and chopped at it.
Yeah, specifically the arm that was shooting. No, actually, yeah, the arm that's shooting. Whatever. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that one. Or wait. Actually, can I hit the other side that's all slashy?
Sure.
Pete is going to try to heed Gunther's warning, but he is going to kind of head that direction that everyone's going, and he's going to see, of the remains of Shattered Warrior, is there anything still intact, like any weapons that he could maybe harvest?
He didn't have any weapons.
Didn't have any weapons.
No, he had fists.
Robot fists they hardly ever miss.
Can I get a robot fist?
But did he have whatever Jyla had?
You want to get an arm?
Sure.
Okay, so roll me a smarts check on that, and then just hold it up whether you succeeded or failed. Or just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay, so Bruala and Sisk, you both try to attack and fail, right? Meanwhile, though, Crit, you do manage to latch the key and now have the key in your hand. I believe Amaranth and Absalom, you fire and do some damage. And then Gunther runs up, slashes with his sword. Oh, is the one success. Nice.
That's a crit success, right?
Yeah. So I'll say you get both his arms. You just have robot arms now. You got those, and they're still functional.
Awesome.
And then Amaranth, did you do any damage or no?
I did not. Sorry, I was hiding. No, because I can't do anything. I don't have any ammo. I don't have any weapons.
All right, cool. So it's gonna turn around and try to attack who it can, which right now is Gunther. And who else actually hit it? Yeah.
I hit it and did 17.
17 damage?
You did 17 damage?
With the vibe chat. It's 3d10.
Dang!
God damn.
Okay, so you do 17 damage, and you can hear a grinding sound as its arm snaps and falls off. That was the claw arm, I'm gonna say, you managed to cut off cleanly.
Yes. Which was the arm that also gave it its stability when it was shooting, right?
Well, you said Pete cut both arms off.
No. Those are the robot arms from the Shattered Warrior.
Never mind.
And then you cut off the arm that had claws, right? Or did you cut off the laser arm?
Claw arm.
Claw arm. Okay, so it's going to shoot its laser at Absalom.
Okay, I'm trying to add these robot arms as a weapon to my character sheet.
With disadvantage because it has nothing to stabilize itself? Question mark?
Yeah, it's overbalanced.
Still hits.
Damn. How much damage?
Does it also get disadvantage for me being in melee range?
No. No, and it does 15 plus 6, 21 damage.
Jeez. I take a wound.
Join the club.
Grazed, knocked down.
Oh, Cody, I'm trying to add these robot arms as weapons to my character sheet. How much damage would you say they do if I use them? If I punch with them?
Look up a crowbar or a club. They're basically just metal clubs. They're not sharp,
Melee +1.
And Zach, that was shooting damage.
Yeah, I got knocked down.
Oh, you're down?
No, knocked down. I got knocked over by the shot. That's my wound.
Oh, okay. So just so we all know, okay, so start of the next turn, Crit has the key.
At the door.
The creature is standing kind of near-ish to the door, it's not super far away. I will say that Pete is you know what, here, I'm actually going to share a screen real quick, and we're going to draw this out real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Absalom is here.
By the door in.
Monster is here. Crit is here. And then Gunther is here.
Right next to the monster.
Bruala is here. Yeah, and then there's the pillars are around here, right? So there's pillar. I'll say that Amaranth and Sisk are here. Who am I missing?
Pete.
In the middle of the room by a pillar near the monster.
Pete is over here with robot arms. I don't think any. I think that's everybody. Okay, so that's the situation. What's everybody doing this turn? I'm going to assume Crits is leaving.
Opening the door.
Making a run for the door.
Opening the door.
Making a run for the door
Making
with
a run for the
Amaranth,
door.
yeah.
Making a run for the door.
I mean, because it's implied. I would say it's implied that because he took the key, like that was his intent to open the door. So everybody should kind of recognize that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, Crits, you can just be out of there. You don't have to do anything.
See ya.
All of you standing near the monster here, you got to make a speed check to get out.
I
Right?
was gonna say, I'm going to try to hit him again.
Okay. The rest of you are making speed checks to get out. And then Absalom, you have to make a speed check with disadvantage because you're super far away.
I succeed.
I'm saying athletics helps, though.
Yeah, athletics would definitely help.
I would have failed either way, but I fail.
Okay, so you end up here is going to be what happens there.
Critical success.
Yeah!
All right, you're out of there. Bruala, what are you doing?
Walla succeeds with the 31.
All right, so most of you leave. Pete, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm just trying to run.
Okay, did you succeed your speed check?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so Pete, you're over here. Basically, at this point now, half the party is gone. Like, you guys run through the door into darkness, right?
What good thing happens to Amaranth because she succeeds?
I don't know how to give a crit.
She can take one person with her.
You know what? I'm going to allow that. Amaranth, you can take one person with you. Who do you grab?
Sisk was right next to me to do.
No, she got it out. You have to pick between me, Vinny, or Devonte. Devonte's standing his ground, so me or Vinny.
I'd probably, honestly, my character would probably choose
Absalom.
because
Yeah.
I've been interacting with Absalom the whole time.
Yes,
I haven't talked to Vinny's character once.
yes.
Understood.
It's nothing personal.
All right. So, y'all get drug out. All right. Pete and Devonte Pete and Gunther, make me your checks here.
I got 21.
Oh, that's a success.
I mean, am I just making another run check?
You can make another run check, or you can try to do something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to... Wait, so is Gunther, like, standing his ground? Like, fighting this thing?
Yeah, I'm going for the other arm.
You could check to make sure homie's actually dead.
I failed to run away again.
All right, roll me damage.
Alright.
And then I need to do some math here to figure out whether he's dead or not.
This is my damage. 22 is my damage.
Good Lord Almighty!
So am I at least, like, inching closer to the door? Am I Xenos paradoxing this door?
Sure, you're just really slow and you're dragging really heavy robot arms.
Your wounds are slowing you down significantly.
Can I shoot at him from the doorway?
You can on the next turn.
Okay.
What about the rest of us that have made it through, Cody? Did you want us to do anything, or are we kind of just like, quote unquote, out of the clear?
No, you guys are basically just safe unless you want to keep interacting with this scene. So, alright, I'm gonna level with you here, right? You're real close. I understand what you're going for. You are close, but you're not there. So, I'm just being clear. Like, you take a hack at its laser arm and it, like, looks almost broken as its laser arm.
Who said I was going for the arm? I was going for the leg this time. I was going for the leg that was on slash side. That way it's really...
Oh! Okay, so you chop at its leg.
Yeah, I was trying to completely like dismantle its mobility. Make it extremely encumbered.
So you chop at its leg. It, like, seems like its leg's kind of, like, knocked loose. It's, like, wobbly, but it hasn't totally fallen over. As it, like, points the laser just, like, point blank at you. And straight up misses. Shot goes wide, doesn't hit. Absalom, you can do your attack. And Devonte, you can, Gunther, you can attack again as well.
Or run.
Oh no, critical failure.
Oh dear God.
Wait, no, Absalom got dragged along, didn't he?
Absalom did, but he's shooting from the door, yeah.
Oh, but you tried to shoot from the door.
Shoots Devonte.
So who does Absalom hit?
We don't know yet. Gunther gets to roll his attack first.
And I still need to try to escape or do something else.
You can try to escape or do something else.
Oh yeah, I get to roll my attack first.
I think Absalom hurts himself.
If any crits fails, he should get shot by Absol. But he was like, I made it! Boop!
27.
Okay, so you succeed.
I failed. Not a crit fail, but I failed.
Cool. Roll that damage, Zach. Roll that damage, Absalom.
5.
Oh, that was a strength check, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so 2 things happen at once. One, Gunther cuts the leg off this thing smoothly, and it, like, crashes over onto the side. It's basically just twitching on the ground. And then, out of nowhere, Absalom just shoots Pete right in the chest for 5 damage.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I am not down yet.
Oh, thank God it wasn't. I thought it was going to be me.
I know, I was really worried I was going to shoot my best friend in the world.
And all that, yeah.
Yeah, if you failed, there were going to be 2 things trying to shoot you.
I thought it was going to be me. I thought I was going to get shot.
Oh, what the hell? Don't they teach you how to aim in Stormtrooper Academy?
Stormtrooper Academy.
They also teach us not to get in the line of fire, Pete.
You were already out of the room. Why are you still firing? Some of us are trying to get out of that door.
Because I care about people, Pete.
Absalom needs to trust in the power of the Spores.
Space Force.
Wait, is it done? It's done, right?
It's dead. Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. Guys, it's done. Come back.
Dude, how are you hitting those for so much damage?
Freaking Devonte just dismantling it, though.
We all ran. Devontae's like, I got this.
It's a vibrating machete. I told you. Apparently, I just looked up the wiki, and apparently it's a really good thing to have.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Does that vibrator crit on anything else?
I haven't even crit with it yet.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I want to go back and, like, start adding, like, a melee weapon just so I have a weapon after I run out of stuff, you know?
I have nothing. And I'm like, that's like, I was like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I can't do anything.
Maybe that's something you could be looking for in all this place with dead bodies.
I am gonna say, you did just cut the arms off of a thing that had weapons.
That's what I was going to say. I can jerry-rig a sword or something from this slashing thingy. This slashy slash.
Can I have one? Please.
Hey, Pete, do you want to put the Shattered Warrior back together and give it all the weapons?
He finally got his wish of dying, and we're gonna resurrect him.
Well, we don't know if he's actually dead yet.
He's in pieces.
He was in pieces before.
Oh, wait, actually, I have to make a check to see if he's dead. Hang on. I need to see how to do that.
He was in pieces before.
But I thought he went everywhere, though, like even more than he was when we found him.
He's a robot. He doesn't have, like, organs.
I mean, I was imagining that scene from Dragon Ball Z where Cell steps on Android 16's head and it just, like, explodes. It's like, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, I was thinking like Chaozu vibes, honestly, so.
Can I please get like a sword or something off of their body from his like claws or something?
So there's a big laser gun, and then there's a bunch of claws.
Oh, I'll say laser gun seems infinite ammo-y. I'll take a laser gun.
Alright, you get a laser gun.
Carl says, not crits, but the person that had the flare gun and that was their only rage weapon should probably get the laser gun.
I have the flare gun. That was me.
Okay, and you're human, right?
I am human.
Okay, then I'm okay with that.
Randy, but I have skills in firearms, so if you give me that, I get to hit better with it. You can get the sword. You can get the little nail sword. I would do pulse rifles, what I would say is the equivalent.
Considering that I am the one who got the kill, I do give the laser to my Marine buddy. If I have any say in the matter.
You do. You get all of the say.
Do you want my pistol, Randy?
I still give you a sword.
Oh, sure. I'll take your pistol then.
Yeah, it's a revolver. It has 4 shots left in it.
If there is anything I need to do, though, I have a bonus in jerry-rigging and industrial engineering, so...
What weapon would the nails finger swords be? Like, would it be scalpels or the vibe chet because they're giant?
I think a scalpel seems...
I will give you stats for the weapons next time, okay? How about that?
Okay. I'll just add one thing for now just so we remember about it.
Alright. Let's go deeper into the belly of this beast.
You guys walk through the door into a golden room, and that's where we'll end.
Hey Wonders, and thanks for listening to Mothership, the Colossus. We'll be posting these Halloween episodes along with our usual campaign episodes. As always, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and if you like what you hear, leave us a review on your podcast app of choice and tell a friend about the show. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy our spooky adventures.